Hello there everybody, it's me, your guy always hydrated here, drinking water always. How you doing? Welcome back to the Minecraft Guide, episode number 24. We have a major development in the progression of this world. This is big time. Today we are going to be acquiring wealth. Well, we're gonna acquire wealth in the morning actually, because it's nighttime almost. I swear, it feels like half the time I get ready to start a video, the game decides, hey wait, we're gonna make it nighttime and we're gonna make you put a random cut in your editing right here, right off the bat in the beginning. Thanks, Minecraft, thanks, Notch. Anyways, back to the money talk. Today, we are going to get rich. We're making a big move right here in the beginning. You better sit down. This is a huge one. But I found something, or should I say, someone, over here in the ravine. Take a look at that. Hey, buddy, you are going to become forever, buddy. Oh my gosh, one bone too. I think I'm gonna call you Pam. Pam, yes, welcome to the family. You will come with me. Shovel, let's go this way, Pam. Away from, no, away from the dangerous drops. Let's go. We're not gonna experience any trauma here. No. All right, so Pam needs a brand new color. This is our first pet in the world, which is amazing, and will the pet be able to figure out the door without getting crunched? Yes, you... What? Where did the dog... Pam, where did you go? You're not in the room. Okay, well, whatever. We'll pick a color. Let's see. Alright, so let's see if we can go... Can we lighten purple? Purple with white? No, we can't lighten purple. Alright, well fine. Purple it is, Pam. That is amazing. Great. Now you sit and we go put the purple dye away. Now, today is going to be all about acquiring other friends as well. We have Pam, which is great. Pam will follow us for today, but one friend is definitely not enough. Today, we're going to make a second friend as well. Now, Pam is great for emotional support. The second friend, not so much, but the second friend might actually end up being a little bit more useful. Sorry, Pam. Our best tools are breaking. They're actually not even on me because, yep, they're breaking. Today, we're going to set up to fix that long term. Today's episode is going to be all about villagers, specifically transporting them. Today, we're going to relocate a villager right over to our base. I promise by choice, the villager will definitely want to live here, and it'll be great. Then, in the next episode, we'll probably end up turning that villager into a mending villager and building a good house for that villager as well. We're also going to need a good villager name, so drop your name ideas in the comments. I have a few ideas, but I think we'll name the villager in the next episode. We'll make it fun like that. So, first things first, a village. To relocate a villager, we're definitely going to need to find one in our world. Now, when it comes to acquiring a villager, you have a few options. Option number one, find a village. That's what we're doing. Option number two, though, is cure a zombie villager. If you're going the route of curing a zombie villager, you may not have to explore as much, but it may take a little bit more time. You need to wait for a zombie villager to actually spawn. So let's go ahead and actually make a smithing table. The smithing table will help us move the villager. Then we can go ahead and grab... I moved it. We'll go ahead and craft a brand new boat as well. In my opinion, the best way to move a villager utilizes a smithing table and a boat, but we'll talk about some other methods as well today. The paper, I guess I'm not really going to need that. I was going to make a cartography table, but I figure since we already have a cartography table over here, once we get the villager close, it might try and claim that job, and if it does, I need to know, because that's a big problem. So, now we need to go find a nearby village. We are in luck in this world. This world is amazing when it comes to structures generating near where we live. We have a village over there. Yeah, over there. You can kind of see it. And then we also have a village that we haven't checked out over this way. We're going to actually go ahead and backtrack, grab the minecart, and go over to the village that we haven't seen quite yet because I'd like to see what we have there. I mean, it's so close and we still haven't even visited our neighbors. How terrible of me. That's just bad. Now, I'm sure all of you are well aware of Minecraft villagers. If you played the game, you've seen them. You know, the dudes that are bald with the big noses. Yep, those guys. But, I mean, just for the sake of things, we're going to do a little bit of a villager introduction right here. The villagers are creatures, mystical beings that spawn in your Minecraft world. They spawn upon world generation, typically. They won't just randomly pop up. Villagers are useful for a couple things. Villagers are basically traders. That is their first main use. You can use villagers to sell and buy things. This is really, really nice, especially once you start setting up a bunch of auto farms in your world. If we have, like, for example, the pumpkin farm that we made last episode, but bigger, we could maybe sell a bunch of pumpkin to a villager, or even better, a paper farm, a fully automatic paper farm. That would be great. You can make a lot of emeralds quickly. Then you can turn those emeralds into things that are very, very useful, like mending books. That's our goal. A mending book is an enchanted book, basically. We'll talk about it more next episode. But you can buy some pretty useful things off of villagers, which is pretty cool. By the way, maybe we should check that out today. It's kind of been long enough. Now, aside from trading, villagers are also very useful for farming. Villagers have some interesting mechanics tied to them. Villagers can be used in a villager breeder, an iron farm, a raid farm, and more. We are definitely planning on setting up probably all of those eventually in this world, so we're just gonna kind of have to keep that in mind. But big village, here we are. This is quite a civilized one, quite a large one. So we can really take any of these villagers, but first we're gonna do the nice thing and just curiously look in each and every one of their houses and see what they have. Maybe, yeah, an emerald. Maybe they have stuff for us. Of course, they knew I was always going to come here and take it. I promise. This is legal. Just don't think about it. Don't overthink it. Wow, these villagers are just nasty, though. They only have 1 emerald so far. You guys are poor. This is not good. Oh, hey, 3 emeralds. Okay, I take it back. You guys are kind of loaded. Pam, I need you to be careful with the cactus. If you have an accident, I'm going to get in big trouble, and that's bad. I think we got loot at the top. Yeah, we do have loot at the top of these towers. Nice. Nothing good. Let's... Actually, I take that back. Dead bushes are good, because we can't craft those. Now, is there a... Yeah, there's another tower, but it's kind of far. No way I'm going to make that jump. Alright. We'll go the long way. That's fine. That works. Cool. And this bed, that's going to come with me actually as well. Villagers like beds, so we'll bring that bed for whatever villager that we bring with us. Now, this is interesting. I think this is 2 houses stuck together. Yeah, this is 2 different buildings stuck together. Interesting. Very cool looking, though. Lots of nothing. Very nice. Alright. Well, I think that's the whole town. I think we've checked out each and every house, and we got 3 emeralds, so I guess that's kind of cool. Now, we need to pick one of these villagers. Well, actually, now we need to take the bell, because this has always been mine as well. And then we need to pick a villager and relocate it. I'm thinking this villager right here. You look perfect for our job. So... the boat. Okay, you get in the boat, buddy. That's what I thought. Now, we have a few options when it comes to transporting villagers. Option number 1 is by boat. Boats are actually pretty efficient for moving villagers. You can get them inside of a boat pretty easily, as you guys just saw, and then you can get in water and just row. But if your village is in an area where there's not a lot of water, or your water doesn't go where you need it to go, then you're going to have a problem. Like over here, we need to go that way, not down wherever that's going. So, the other option is rail lines, but rail lines require a lot of effort. To move a villager with a rail line, well, first you'll have to set up a rail line. That's kind of a lot of work, especially if you're in an area like I am, where there's parts that go up and down, because you'll have to provide power to move the minecart on the up parts, and yep, that's a whole nother step, so I don't really like that idea. The other option is with a workstation. This is my favorite way to do things. So first, move your villager away from the town a little bit. Then place a workstation down and get your villager out of the boat. The villager should then claim that job. You'll know the job has been claimed once the outfit changes. Now, your villager should walk over towards the workstation. After it does, go ahead and put a boat down. Push the villager into the boat. Sir, go in the boat, please. Where'd you go? Okay, okay. Yeah, just like that. Get the villager in the boat, then get rid of the workstation. The villager will then unclaim its job. Now, get in the boat and move the villager a little bit more if you want to, or don't. It doesn't really matter, but put the workstation down again. If you put the workstation down in the right spot, the villager will claim the job automatically. If the workstation is a little too far away from the villager, you'll have to get that villager out of the boat or move the villager a little bit closer to the workstation. Put it down kind of near the villager in the direction that you're trying to go, then go ahead and let the villager out of the boat, but have the boat ready. The villager should eventually see the workstation and claim the job again. once this villager does decide to claim this job over here, buddy, it's over here. Once a villager does that, the villager will walk over here. The workstation needs to be somewhat near the villager. So now you're gonna walk over here. Very nice, but you've fallen into my trap again, buddy. Haha. Now we take the workstation and we move you a little bit more, just like this. So, since I have a lot of terrain that goes down, we can just really row the villager over a little bit of a ways. The goal is to get our villager over near this rail line. Then we'll put the villager in the minecart and move it right over into our base. That'll be nice and easy, but first we have a stop to make. We are going to check out this desert temple, but we're going to check it out on our own though. I'm not saying I don't trust Pam, but I don't trust Pam to not step on the trap in the bottom of these things. So, villager, you're going to be parked right out front. Perfect. And Pam, where? Okay, there you are. You're going to take a seat right here as well. And we're going to pose you for a picture. This is my brand new family. This is kind of a sentimental moment for me. So, right here. Look, okay. I don't know what's going on with the villager's head. Kind of creepy. But Pam's listening at least. We're just going to go. I don't know what's up with that villager. You can have the job though for now, buddy. Have fun with that. And now, this thing. So, this is a desert temple. There's a trap inside of these things. The trap is that pressure plate right there. If we land on that thing, that whole area will blow up because it's rigged. So we get rid of that. Now we're good. And we can check out the TNT that's right below this floor. Whoever built this is just straight up not good because that's a trap. And this trap can blow up the chests that are down here with the loot in them. And then would basically be big sad. So definitely big bad. Now what do we have? We have sharpness 3 and a golden apple. Pretty cool. And lots of bones too. That's actually really nice. Then over here, what do we have? Looting 2, power 3. Okay. Wow. An enchanted golden apple. That's pretty good. That is really, really good actually. Then lots more garbage. Very, very cool. We'll take it all because we'll find a use for it. But overall, not the best loot. Not too surprised. Now we need our way out of here. Let's go ahead and we'll just build a staircase on the side. This pickaxe tears through this stuff too, by the way, which is kind of nice, but also kind of uncontrollable. Somewhat dangerous. What do we not need? I guess we don't need this pressure plate. I'd rather have sandstone. Pressure plates are cool, but I can craft them easily. And golden horse armor, by the way, that's kind of cool as well, but I think we have a job. We need to keep on moving. We're going to go ahead and just put this sand in here. I don't really need that because I have to have room for the workstation. So, you're coming with me, you're coming with me, and you're coming with me. Now, right here, we have an incline, so we're going to have to do this. Put the workstation down, you claimed the job. Now we can let you out of the boat, and it will walk over to the job. Then, you've fallen for my trap yet again, silly villager. Now we can take that back and move you again. Now, as you saw that time, you can actually leave the villager inside of the boat and wait for the villager to claim the job from in the boat. If your villager is not cooperating, I definitely recommend doing that, but you also don't have to do that. You can let the villager out of the boat, and so long as you have the boat ready, your villager shouldn't really get too far. Now, our end goal is definitely in sight here, but now that I think about it, we have a giant mob farm over there. Mob farms have zombies inside of them, and zombies aren't really friends with villagers. So, I think what we're gonna have to do, because I really don't want to give this villager over to the zombies. Let's go ahead and go from over here, and we're good so far. I know the zombies will burn up in the daylight, which is good. You take the job, and you definitely need to be careful this time, my guy. No, over. Okay, Pam, not funny. Not a funny trick. Alright, look, villager, I don't know where you're going, but you are getting brave here. You're getting kind of bold. A little too bold for my liking, so you stay in the boat right there, and we're gonna have to be quick about this. I don't know why that villager decided to walk that way. I guess you should never really trust these villagers. They just don't know what they're doing. What was even the idea here? You're trying to, like, taunt zombies that will spawn? Because that's very small brain of you. Now, villagers have a day-night cycle. I have the workstation in my inventory, as you can see right here, but this villager is still trying to do its job. That's because it's too late in the day for this villager to even work. If the villager isn't in its work phase, oh, okay, there's a patrol that has spawned over there. Okay, Yeah, well, we're gonna have to just keep on moving. Oh no. Okay. This is a problem. Big problem. We need to think fast. This patrol can absolutely not see that villager. If the patrol sees the villager, we're gonna have lots of problems. Lots and lots of problems. Also, we cannot get the bad omen effect. So, the other pillagers are going to have to take out the banner guy. You're gonna have to... Okay, so... we're gonna need to be careful too, because this is gonna turn to nighttime. The banner guy, shoot the banner one, please. Yes, okay, yep, get rid of the banner guy. Yeah, no, the banner, yeah, the banner one. All right, yep, that's what I thought. One more shot, okay, couple more shots of the banner guy. Okay, he's good. So now we cannot get the bad omen, which is good, because the banner one has been taken out, and now we can get back to our job. I am getting really nervous about that villager, though. We're going to need to be quick, because if a zombie sees that guy, we're going to have big problems. Alright, anyways, villagers have a day-night cycle, and if it's too late or too early in the day, the villager won't try and work. If the villager doesn't try and work, it can't claim or unclaim a job. So basically, we need to wait for this villager to realize that it is unemployed, and then we can go ahead and keep on moving this villager. In the meantime, let's just use this temporarily to drop some stuff off, though. Listen, buddy, not the way you want to go. Definitely don't. Okay, there's a witch over there. Witches don't like villagers either, so don't let the villagers go near the witches. Okay, so this villager has finally unclaimed his job. Let's see if we can move the villager right over to there. Definitely not. That's way too far. You're walking the wrong way, villager. No. Okay. You know what? I don't know why I didn't realize this, but this river connects over to our base. We're gonna go ahead and end this game right now and just sail the villager down the river. No rail line needed. Pam, you're gonna come with me. I made Pam sit down because Pam thought it was funny to keep climbing into the boat, and that was a big problem. So let's go ahead and just take the easy way over here. I don't know how I didn't even... Okay, Pam. Okay. Very funny. Very funny. That's a funny trick. In the boat. Get in the boat. No, not on the boat. Okay. Get in the boat. That's what I thought. Now we're going home. Yep, this is definitely the way to do it. This is so much more easy. Can't believe I didn't realize that. You guys are probably screaming at me right now. This is definitely the easiest way to move a villager by water. Now that we're back at the base, we need to talk about where this villager will be living. I'm thinking that this villager will actually live on this peninsula right here. We'll build a building up here to keep the villager far away from the outpost that sits on the far other side of our base. You can actually see it from behind the vine farm. So this will be nice and far from the outpost and also isolated. I also don't want to put this villager in the middle of our base in case a patrol spawns and I have to get rid of it. If we get the bad omen effect while a villager is nearby, well, a raid will start. And if a raid starts, well, in short, we'll have a huge problem. Something that'll probably cause a lot of damage to my base, especially the farms, like that area over there. So raids are definitely not an option. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set up a very basic shelter for our villager today, and then in the next episode we'll jump back in and actually get this villager living in style. I do have a really cool idea. I think it would be nice to see some sort of tower put on this hill over here, and the villager will live in the top of the tower, just like some sort of fairy tale. Where'd you go? Okay, there you are. So will you claim this job? Will you realize that there's a job up there for you? Yes, you will. Awesome. Okay, I can trust you to get out of that boat. There you go. And go to work. Go to work. It's working hours. It's over there. All right, so now you can wait right near your job in your fancy Gucci boat. There you go. It's fancy for you. You will like that. Okay, so that's cool. Now we can go ahead and put some walls around this villager. And definitely, after putting the walls around this guy, we need to make sure that the inside is nice and bright. If a zombie spawns in this area, like inside of the villager walls, then this villager will be no more. Now, we can actually convert this villager back into a villager from a zombie villager, but that's a whole process, and we actually haven't done anything with potions yet. We'd have to go to the nether and go into that fortress that we found, and then find a blaze spawner, find blaze, and yeah, you know, it's a whole process. So villager, that's your new home. We'll go ahead and give you, oh yes, okay, it's right there. We'll give you the bed as well. We'll put that in your new house eventually, but that's perfect. Awesome. 2 new friends today. That's pretty good. Oh, you know what? I realized we didn't even mark that village. I probably should have done that. That's my bad. So now it's time to go ahead and get organized, then we can do the final part of today's episode. Now, by the way, this enchanted golden apple is actually really, really good. We can't craft the enchanted golden apples. We can craft these apples, I believe, but not those ones. Now, these enchanted golden apples provide even more buffs than normal golden apples do. Or we could use this enchanted golden apple to create a banner pattern. This is the Mojang banner pattern, which is kind of cool, but for now, I think we'll go ahead and save this apple. We'll put, I think, our golden apples in this chest here with valuable stuff because, I mean, after all, they are pretty valuable. Same with the horse armor, even though it's only gold, and eventually this stuff will be so common that it's not worth anything, but for now, it's a valuable. Alright, so the inventory is all cleaned up now, and Pam is sitting on the floor for this next part. So, to wrap things up today, I think I'd like to go ahead and explore a tiny bit. I'd like to explore the map that we were actually just on. So we're going to go back to where we were and basically go straight up to the north and see what we have over on that map. I have my bed, I have my food, and again, Pam is waiting over there. Now, I don't plan on leaving all of this exploration in. I plan on only showing you guys the cool parts. So if we find something good, you guys will know, but if we find just a bunch of nothingness, and honestly, if we just find more villagers, you probably won't end up seeing it on camera. I just realized, though, that I forgot the wool, so I guess we won't be marking anything. That's my bad. Unless we find sheep. Maybe we'll end up leaving the desert, but honestly, I'm not counting on it. I'm sure we'll end up just being in the desert pretty much the whole time, which is fine, too. Okay, so a successful adventure. Well, kind of. I mean, everything's good, but I didn't really find anything good. So I found a new village. I saw another outpost in this field, but I didn't go over to it. And then I saw another outpost up there. And then I think I also saw a few more villages, maybe one more over here. So yep. I guess there's just like a million villages in this world. I'm kind of really enjoying the exploration though, so I might go ahead and explore this ocean a little bit more in between episodes, but I think we'll see. We should probably do another exploration stream pretty soon. Speaking of streams, they're always at 3 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays on my Twitch. It's linked in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by dropping a like and subscribing. Remember, there's some pretty fresh merch down below the video. It's the best mug in the game, the best hat in the game, all that stuff, so check it out sometime. I bet you'll like it. And today, thank you very much, Lord Zenera, for your support. I really appreciate it. And that is that. I'll see you all in the next one, Elites. Until next time, stay cool. Goodbye, everyone.